Now, let us find out where did Howard Carter find the mummified body of King Tut and what happened after that. The rich royal collection and golden artifacts fascinated Carter, and it took him months to record the numerous funerary treasures which were found along with the pharaoh in his tomb. After going through King Tut's funerary treasures, Howard Carter moved on to examine the three nested coffins that held the pharaoh's mummy. Now, why all the valuable things were referred to as funerary treasures? Because the valuable things with which King Tut was buried were no less than treasures, as most of the items were made of gold. Thus, they referred as funerary treasures. And so Carter took months to write down what were the things found inside the tomb, and then he moved on to investigate or to examine the three nested coffins that held the mummified body of King Tut. The biggest treasure he discovered was within another room in the tomb, where Carter found a sarcophagus containing three coffins nested within each other. The innermost coffin was made of gold, while the outer two coffins rafted in wood and covered in gold along with some semi-precious stones. So what is a sarcophagus? A sarcophagus is a stone coffin decorated with sculpture or inscription and associated with the ancient civilization of Egypt, Rome, Greece. The sarcophagus found in King Tut's tomb is considered to be the most splendid architectural found. In the picture displayed in the slide, we'll let you see what is sarcophagus and the three nested coffins of King Tut. Tutankhamun's sarcophagus held not one but the three coffins in which to hold the body of the king. Then he started exploring the coffins, and now let us see what did he find when he started to open the coffins one by one. On opening the first coffin, Carter found a shroud. A shroud is nothing but a cloth which is used to cover a dead body, and it has been decorated with garlands of willow and olive leaves, wild celery, lotus petals and cornflowers, indicating that the burial took place in March or April, because these plants were available in Egypt during this end of winter season. When he finally raised the lid of the third coffin, King Tut's royal mummy was revealed with a golden mask on his face, which had been preserved for more than 3,300 years. The innermost coffin was certainly a spectacle to behold. But Carter ran into trouble when he finally reached the mummy in the solid gold coffin. The innermost coffin that held the mummy of King Tut was made of pure gold, as you can see it in the picture given. So, King Tut's body was wrapped in resin bandages, and the ritual resins had hardened, and his body was stuck firmly to the bottom of the solid gold coffin. So what are ritual resins? Ritual resins refers to the resins, as you can see it in the picture, used as customary duty in the process of mummifying a body in that time. So Carter had tried applying force, but he failed in extracting the mummy out of the coffin. Carter and his team was unable to move the body, and it could pose a problem in his investigation. Carter faced difficulty in extracting the mummy of King Tut out of the coffin. Now, what efforts did Howard Carter make to separate King Tut's mummy from its solid gold coffin? First, Howard Carter tried to loosen the resin by putting the mummy outside in blazing sunshine that heated it to 145 degrees Fahrenheit for several hours, but nothing happened. In the Valley of Kings in Egypt, it was so hot that it can beat one down like a hammer. So he tried using the scorching heat outside, thinking that the sun would loosen the resins so that he could easily move the body and start to investigate. But nothing happened. The body had really hardened, and that much of heat was also not enough to melt the resins. He tried to use so many methods, but still he was unable to move the body. Then what did he do finally to detach the mummy? He reported with scientific detachment that tough materials, means the consolidated materials, that means the body that stick to the bottom of the coffin, had to be cut off from under the limbs and trunk to raise the king from his coffin and preserve the golden mask and treasures laid along the Tut's mummy.